This is Matt Coyne, host of The Cheap Seats. Thank you for listening to the following broadcast here on Public House Media.
Do you need some extra motivation in your life? Are you looking to be inspired? If so, then look no further than the Good God Company.
At the Good God Company, their mission is to create and clothe all loving humans with their unique, inspiring, and beautifully designed t-shirts.
All of the products from the Good God Company are equally designed to motivate you and improve your life. From their mugs, workout tanks, to eye-appealing shirts and sweatshirts.
Learn more about their renowned products by visiting thegoodgodcompany.com. That's thegoodgodcompany.com.
The Good God Company is proud to support Public House Media. The Good God Company. I'm feeling good.
Hi, this is Emily.
This is Lindsay.
And this is Elizabeth,
co-hosts of Beauties and Headcanons here on Public House Media. Thanks for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media.
Once you are done with this episode, we hope you'll come check out our show, Beauties and Headcanons, where we talk nerdy to you about fandoms, fan fiction, and all pop culture for nerds that you can think of. A new show comes out every Friday.
Don't forget to subscribe on iTunes so you never miss an episode of Beauties and Headcanons. Thanks again for checking out the following broadcast on Public House Media.
I need to be more productive. I have so much on my schedule. I don't know what to do. How do people get it all done in their life? Does those thoughts ever cross your mind? Good morning. My name is Kim Meyer, and I'm so glad that you're here with me on Choose to Rise. Welcome to Public House Media. If you're here live with me on the Facebook page, or if you are catching the podcast in later form, thank you so much for joining me. I just want to say that I am super honored and super blessed by everyone that turned out to vote for my podcast here on the Podcast Awards. The voting ended last night, and I don't know what the results are, but I am super just honored and excited to even been nominated, and I want to thank you all so much if you voted, if you contributed in any sort of way to, just showing support. I appreciate you so very much. Today, we are going to be jumping into part 2 of a 3-part series here that I'm doing on Choose to Rise about being more productive. It is August already. Can you believe it? And school is starting soon, and life is about to get crazy, and routines are going to be established again. And one of the things that I know that I usually struggled with as a beginning teacher or as a new mom or all kinds of things is that when I start a new job is that there just needs to be a sort of routine, and you can get super overwhelmed in all of the stuff that's going on around you. However, if you can, find a few tips, a few tricks to help, calm your nerves, get yourself under control, and just be more productive in a day, it's just all works out in the way it's supposed to. So we can get caught up in the overwhelm, or we can get going and get, put our foot down and say, nope, not me today, and just start doing something. So last Monday, today's Wednesday. If you're live with me here, last Monday, I talked about how to be more productive, and I gave 5 tips to do that. And today, and this is part 2 series, I'm going to give you 5 more tips. And then Friday, when I come live, I'm going to give you 5 more tips. So by the end of the week, you will have 15 tips, 15 tips in order to help you become more productive in a day, to help you get more accomplished, to show up more confidently, to just be who you want to be, and take the world on and do more. So number 6 tip today, that we're going to go 6 through 10. Number 6 is control your email. Don't let your email control you. Doesn't that sound like something could be easy? I just am one of those people that get super, the anxiety just rise up in me when I see a ton of unopened emails, and it drives me bananas. But email can be a big area, a big stress time for people, or messages on their phone, or, notifications on different apps. So how do you deal with that? It's all kind of the same. If my email is up, I'll stare at it anxiously, waiting for another email to pop up or notifications to show up on my phone. It can be super distracting, or you get to, you get to decide that. And I've unfortunately decided that all of those little notifications, the pings, the flags that come across my computer when I get a new email, when someone's read that email, all of those things can lead to a stressful life, a stressful, kind of put you on edge, can drive you a little bit crazy. But one thing that I have really started to adapt into and start to do more of is to kind of have a schedule of when you do these certain things. So my tip for you today is you ruling your email, you ruling your notifications and not letting them rule you. Turn off all the notifications and you schedule in the time in your day when you are going to take time to engage and put your energy towards those things. So turn off all the notifications, your email, turn off all the notifications on Facebook or Instagram or whatever else you're doing, and set aside a specific time in your day to get that done. So you get to decide when you're going to check Instagram. You get to decide when you're going to check email. So let's say it's 11 o'clock in the morning. That's when you respond. Give yourself an hour, figure out what the tasks that need to be at hand. Get into a routine of doing the things that you need to do and not letting those things rule you. So, if someone really needs to urgently get a hold of you, text message, phone call, like those kinds of things, but have that kind of established in your life. And if you are the people that are closest to you, know that this is when the emergency time is, or this is how you get a hold of me in emergency, and use it only for emergency purposes. The rest of the time you get to be owning of yourself and know who you are in the process. Number 7, batch tasks. Yes, task batching is a tactic that I've learned how to kind of clump things into my day, and it's kind of become super popular in the productivity world. That as I kind of learn more about it, like a lot of people were doing this. So essentially what you do is you make a list of all the things that you need to do today, and then you kind of batch them together into certain times of the day. So I like to take my Google Calendar and chunk it into all the things that I need to do, and then prioritize them into the correct order so that I get the biggest things done first. And so when you batch things together, it's say you're going to check all your notifications. So at 11 o'clock in the morning, if you put on your calendar that you're going to reply to notifications, that's when you do it. So you would check your Instagram, you would check your Facebook, you would check your emails, you would check whatever. Or if you have certain tasks that are kind of designed for this kind of thing, you'd put them together, and then you have all of those things done at one time. That you can really focus on purpose. The purpose of batching tasks together is to get multitasking kind of done. So if you can, get more done in less time, who doesn't want more of that, right? And you become more productive. So kind of think about the to-do list that you have and kind of clump them together into things that are most like each other, and then give them a time, put them on your schedule, and accomplish them in their time that you have for them. Tip number 8, put yourself on the clock. Yes. Put yourself on the clock. Set a timer. If you have unlimited time to do something, you will take unlimited amount of time to do something. But if you know that you only have 30 minutes to get this done, start the timer, put it on your phone, put it someplace close to you. We have an Alexa in our house, and so I'll say, Alexa, set a timer for 30 minutes, and then I just get to work and get something done. When you set limits of time for yourself, blocks of time for your activities, and when that timer goes off, give yourself a 5 to 10 minute breather and then go to work on something else. Giving yourself these little mini deadlines can help motivate you, 1, to get stuff done promptly, and 2, it helps you get things done faster, because the more time the more time you take for something, the longer it will take. So it's like forcing yourself to rip off the laziness Band-Aid and just get to work. So I love doing these kinds of things. We do in my business and my team, we call these power hours of the things that we need to get done, the 4 vital behaviors of a coach. We can get done within an hour of the day. So by setting a timer and giving yourself 5 minutes to do this, 10 minutes to do that, 15 minutes to do this, you're allowing yourself the time and space to do it. You're providing the opportunity to get it done, but then you're also, forcing yourself to actually do it. The days that I just say, oh, I've got a couple hours, I'm just going to go up and do some things. Holy moly, life, those 2 hours can go a snap like that. So make your batches of things, make up your schedule that you're going to do, and then give yourself a time limit. Set the clock so you can see it ticking down, and it's kind of your little reminder of getting things done. Tip number 9 is do the harder things first. Just like I talked about on Monday a little bit with the book Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy. Doing the harder things first is really about getting the things done that you maybe don't want to do or that are going to take the most time. It's going to take most of your energy. And if you can really get yourself doing the hard things first, then you're going to be able to cross the big thing off your list, feel super accomplished for the day, and then you can go tackle the little things on your list that maybe not be so time consuming, but more or less they're maybe not so important that you get done either. So when you hit a big groove, start challenging yourself to putting more difficult to do things on the to-do list first and eat that frog. Get the things done that you need to get done in the day, because if you take all your time doing all these little things and these little menial tasks, they're not going to leave time in your day for the other things that are happening in your day. So number 10, last one for you for today, tip number 10, add some fun and reward into your day. Yes, when you get stuff done, especially the hard time consuming things that I just talked about, like when you're chunking your time in your day, eating that frog first, getting those big things off your day, reward yourself with something special. Like, maybe it's a walk outside. Maybe it's, it doesn't have to be like a food or a monetary thing. It could definitely be some one-on-one time with a puppy dog, or it could be, maybe I'm just super nerdy, but like I love to, listen to some books, or I like to, go for a walk and do some personal development. I reward myself for doing things. So like, I really don't like unloading the dishwasher. It's my job in the house. My husband does the laundry. My husband does a lot of the cooking. So my job is the dishes and kind of the scheduling of things. And so I don't like unloading the dishwasher, but I reward myself by saying, hey, I get to go work if I do this first. And so it's kind of the same thing for you. Treat yourself a little bit for something good that you've done. In the long run, you're going to be able to know that the little celebrations that you've had along the way are going to make it the big celebration of accomplishing the goal that you have on hand even more sweet. So those are the 5 tips that I have for you today about being more productive. And I hope that they are something that speak to you, something that helps you become more productive in your day and help you become more productive in life. Because when we can be more productive with the time that we have to have, the things that we need to do to serve other people and to do our jobs, that gives us more time to do the fun things in life. It gives us more time to spend time with the people that we do all that hard work for. And so it helps you, reach your goals, feel accomplished, and still be able to relax and live the good life. And so thanks so much for joining this morning. I hope that you come back here to Public House Media on Friday, where I'll be talking more about 5 more productivity tips, because we're doing this part series 1, 2, 3, and that you also go and check out one of our sponsors, The Good God Company, and you check in with them and see all kinds of amazing things that they provide and produce. Great consumer goods, t-shirts, tanks, all kinds of amazing things to spread a positive motivational message. So I hope you go check them out there. Thanks so much for joining me this morning. And again, thank you to all the supporters out there that help vote for the podcast award. I know that Bagster and all of them will share news and information as things go. But I just really appreciate all of your support and all of you for pushing play today. If you would go so kindly do so, share this message with at least 3 people. Tell other people about Public House Media. Share that you're listening on your social media, and spread the good news of Choose to Rise. I would love to get connected with any and all of my listeners. So if you leave a comment wherever you're listening, or that you leave a rating if you're on Apple iTunes or wherever you do that, I would really appreciate that. And I'd love to get connected with you. So shoot me a message. Let's talk. I'd love to hear more about what you want to know more about here on Public House Media and Choose to Rise. And whatever that you do today, I hope that some of these tips and tricks help you rise up out of your current situation and live your best life. Again, thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you again here on Friday. Talk to you later.